Hello everybody, this is Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, out with you again today with a different project. My sister, the Crafting Auntie, has been doing some criminal and postal type projects, and she invited me to join in with her, so that is what I decided to do. And I came up with this criminal case file. It's really hard to see. And so I used the Tim Holtz die for the file, and it is 665930. That's what I'll be using today. I cut it out of file folder and used a Tim Holtz Photomatic picture, and then I used this index clip, various stamps, and then I printed out an actual docket and put the number on here to match, grunged it up, stitched around, and grunged it up on the back and stamped with the same number. So that's what we'll be doing today. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm using the other portion of the file folder that I used on my other project, and I will use the Tim Holtz file folder die. And I think this is, I don't know if it's too wide or not. Let me check. Yeah, it is a bit too wide. So I need to go this direction. So I will cut it out here. I hope everyone's having a good day. The day that I'm filming this, it is extremely nasty out. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I just decided to do this video today, fortunately, because you can't really do anything outside. And my husband is itching to do some painting on some boards for the base of our shed. But yeah, there's no way he's going out there to paint when it's so nasty. It's windy and rainy, and yeah, my chickens don't even want to come out. So there you go. Okay, I am going to stop this for just a moment so that I can cut this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have it cut out. I'll put that scrap aside, and this scrap aside, get it out of my way here. And I'll be stopping and starting this video because I will be stitching around the pieces that will go as covers on here. So let's fold this over. So hopefully I can do this in a timely manner for you guys, so you're not sitting here all day watching me doing all this stuff. And maybe you would like to give it a try when I'm done. Okay, so here is the file folder. Okay, and I've been really hooked on using Scorched Timber, the newest color. So I'm going to distress around it. Even though it's going to be covered, there will be the edging that you can see, and I want it pretty grungy. So that's why I am going to ink it. And because I have a sample, I know exactly what I have to do, so I'm not trying to figure things out and make it a super long video. Okay, just go around the edges here. I just finished doing a load of laundry. I do a load typically about every other day, and it saves from doing laundry all day one day, which is how we used to do it. And with just the two of us now, my mom gone, yeah, it's much easier to do it that way. We started doing that when we had her with us because of the extra laundry, of course, bedding and clothing and such. And yeah, it's been tough to kind of figure things out as the new normal now. And yeah, getting there slowly. It takes time to adjust to someone being gone, especially a family member. So thankfully I have you guys that I can chat with and do crafting with, and yeah, it helps immensely. Okay, I have to be mindful, see if I'm in frame or not. I have a tendency to want to pull it up to me like I'm by myself, but I'm not by myself right now, am I? No, I am not. Okay. Yesterday, my husband and I took a day and, or just some time actually, and went to Hobby Lobby. We finally have one around us, and so we went to that, and directly across the street is our mall. And we used to go to the mall and walk around with our dog when we had her, and then we lost her, and then but before that my mom moved in, so we tried taking her to walk with us, but she couldn't get around that well anymore, and so we haven't been there for like 3 years. Okay, so I am going to use another Instamatic picture from Tim Holtz, and I am cutting it with this set that I got off of Amazon, I believe Amazon, some time ago, and I got this off of there too, but I'm using the 2 pieces that will make a frame around here. So I am going to stop the camera and go ahead and get this cut out, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just about goofed. I thought I had to cut this out, and I remembered that I have to cut my frame out first. So this is out of the Tim Holtz backdrop cardstock, and you can sand it. So that's what I wanted to do. So I got it cut out of there, and of course on the back side is just craft color, and when you sand it, it comes through to that color, and that's what I wanted to do. So, okay, put that aside, and I'll put these pieces back with the set so I don't lose it, and this is just going to be for a scrap, so I'll put that aside as well, and I will start sanding this piece, and I'm using the Tim Holtz sanding disc for this, and just taking circular motion because I want it kind of even. I don't want, you know, stripes on it or anything. Okay. The sanding disc is so much easier than the regular sanding paper I have because I have more control over it. And if you have some of these, some of this backdrop cardstock of Tim Holtz, it really comes out neat. Looks old. Okay, so that will go on him like that, and I'll just center it. But what I wanted to do was sand around the edges here because some of that will show, and I do want to make his picture look even older than it does. Okay. And here. And then do some inking around it. Okay. And then we will put him in there like that. Now what I need to do is stitch around, and with his picture being a little bit different size than my original one, I will need to stitch around this and then trim this and glue him on, which it'll still look like he's stitched on. So I will do that when I do some other stitching. I'll do it all at the same time. Save some time there. Now, I want to put this paper I got off of Amazon on here. So I need to measure the pieces just by eye, how I want them to go on. And I think I'll do them like that. So I need my pencil and make the mark where I can see it here and here, and get my cutter out. Actually, I don't need that. Okay. And where's my scribble? I think that is it. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the mark. It kind of looked like the background. Ugh. Yeah, that's all I need to do is mess it up some more, right? Oh. Okay, and then here, yep, I see that. Right here. Okay. So that will be that piece, and this piece is a bit different. So I think it's here and here that are the same sizes. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out my paper here. Okay. This will be the docket that goes inside, but while I have my cutter out, I just as well do it now. Okay, and then this piece, let's see, this will need to be cut down, I remember, and I'm going to cut it right at the edge there. Okay, there, and then that will be the piece that will go into his file. I'm going to trim that bottom a little bit too. Get the black off of there. And didn't want to cooperate with me, did it? Oh my goodness sake, what on earth? Okay, that's okay. That'll just make it look better. So I'll just tear that off. Why not? I'm going to kind of ruffle it on the edges anyway. So put that aside and make another piece like this. Let's see, can I? Yep, I can do that. All right. Okay, now make sure this is all cleaned out. For some reason it was hanging up. And here. Here we go. Okay, and then cut this piece here. I like the fact that there's a little wire in there and you can see exactly where it's going to cut. Okay, so this will go on the inside here, and then this other piece will go on the outside here. Okay, so I am going to grab my paper clips and get those together there. That way I won't get messed up. Hopefully. Okay, then this piece, let's see, I want more grunge on there. So I got another piece out here, and this will be for the front and the inside of the front. Okay, so let's mark it right about there. Get our pencil and do it here and here. And because this front piece outside and in is a little bit smaller than the other, that's why I needed to get different measurements. So hopefully you're hanging in with me, guys. I had thought about what I wanted to put on this criminal file, but I thought, okay, how do I bring that about? And yeah, I got it figured out yesterday. Oh, I was so excited. Had to tell my sister, oh, guess what? I got it figured out. Okay, so I'm going to do this piece here. I think I'm going to do another one just a little bit bigger because that isn't quite as long as I thought it would be. So that's all right. I will just, yeah, see, that's a bit short for me. Okay. So I'm gonna do that one again because I did not like how that came out. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the same width. So I'm going to follow the one inside there already. It's just this part that needs to, and I goofed that up. My fault. My bad. There. Okay. This is just a little bit too short for my liking. Okay. And I'll do it here. And that's okay. I can use these scraps. There it is. So it's no problem. Okay, try and find that mark there. All right. Okay, now is that right? Yep, that's better. That's better. Okay. Now I'll do the inside piece because it'll be the same size. Okay. And I have a scrap here I can use. Here we are. Okay, here, and then pull this off and do that. Oops, sorry. And then I thought I'd take you with me through the whole process of this and maybe like to try it out at some point. And even if you don't have the same stamps or dies or whatever, you can still, you know, cut the pieces so that you can, you know, fold it. There's no reason why not. Okay. I think I've got all the cutting done that I will need to do. So this will be folding down. Well, it actually does not matter, so I'm going to keep it this way. Yeah, so that'll go like that, and this will go here. And I will be rounding some edges here with my corner rounder. Okay, so that'll be the background. All right, and then let me get my sample out here so I don't mess up. Okay, here's my guy here. Yep. All right, so he's going to go here once I get everything stitched. I'll get the frame stitched and then trim and glue him on, and then he will be right there. And then it's just a matter of stamping and distressing and so forth. So I am going to stop the video for a little bit and do that stitching, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got the stitching all done. I had forgotten I needed to do the corner rounding, so I did the corner rounder before I stitched on the top corners or bottom, whatever the case may be. Wherever the other corners are rounded, that's why I rounded them. And then I thought, okay, you're goofy today because you need to do distressing, and I wanted to do that before the stitching, but there you go. I get so excited to do the videos that I'm just like, well, and take off with it and be done with it. And I didn't want to do it after I stitched because it likes to, the stitching likes to eat up your pad. So this one time is just going to have to happen because, oh well. And I'm just doing the stitched areas, and I'm using the scorched timber, and I'm also using the black soot distress ink, and just to darken the edges some more like the rest of it. It's the best that I could do to kind of mimic what is going on the rest of the paper. So there's that piece. I'm going to stick that in there so I don't get all messed up. Okay, and then I will do the scorched timber here. Okay. And it's helping a lot as far as time-wise to stop and start the videos. I know it's kind of awkward and that, but it helps so that you guys aren't sitting here for forever for me dancing around. Okay, here we go. Got that piece done. And let's get this one done. Okay. And then do the edges. And this is the only thing I can think of to get it close to what the rest of the paper is like. And let's get that off and do the last piece here. Okay. Let's see. I'll leave it open for now. So I'll need it for the inside piece also. Okay. All right. I will close that one, however. Okay. So this is for the very back. Now what I will do is glue these pieces on. Oh, no, I need to, I want to do some washi tape for the center here. That's what I did on this one, and I really like how it came out. So that's what I will do, and hopefully it won't. It's a new tape, but it is from a cheaper, inexpensive set off of Amazon. So yeah, it wasn't happy the other day, so I had to keep playing with it. I think it's doing okay now. Okay, so I'm going to glue that because it isn't super duper sticky. I want to make sure that it is going to stay. So I'll put it down the center-ish. And I can see through it, so I can see where the line is of the fold. Okay, get my little scissors out. Get that clipped off of there. Okay, and then I'm going to do this and do this. I know it is redundant, but keeps me straight. Let's put it that way. And I didn't want to put it on the inside because oh, come on. The paper is going to be in there over the whole area, so it wouldn't have mattered at all. Making life difficult on myself, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. I know, I'm clumsy. Clumsy, but I get the job done. Okay, now I'm going to crease that. Get my bone folder, crease that real well. All right, there we go. Get some of this trash out of the way. Now I can glue on. Okay. Unfortunately, this paper is two-sided, so I don't have to worry about what side I'm on. Okay. And get this down. Ugh. I don't get glue all over myself and everything else. My word. Having such a hard time today. Okay. And there's that side. Now we'll do the flip side. My husband's listening to a really neat oldies station from like the 70s. Well, I remember a lot of those songs when I was in high school, and yeah, it makes you feel kind of old when you hear different groups that you hadn't, you never hear anymore, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember loving that song, and yeah, so anyway, he found it on Amazon Music, so we're enjoying that. Okay, and let's get this one done. Okay. Concentrating here so I don't mess up. That's all I need to do, right? Yay. Okay. Okay, and then the last piece. All right. Now we'll be off and running. This is always takes the longest part, is getting it, get the base part done so that you can move along to the fun stuff. I mean, this is fun too, but yeah, kind of the finishing touch part is what I like. Okay, here's the back. Yep, there we go. All right, there we are. Yay. Okay, and then I need to get him figured out in his frame. So I need to see where I need to cut. Okay, so I'm just going to cut a bit and then go from there if I need to do more. I don't want to do too much because then I'd be in trouble. Get a straighter cut on there, hopefully. Okay, so yep, that looks good. So I will put the glue. Oof, it seems oozing again. Okay, here, 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 here. And I want him facing up. And let's see if I can get him on here properly. Plus the whole thing will be glued down, so that'll help. Oh, I hear my phone. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That was my son, and yeah, so whenever he calls, I need to pick up because it's very hard to reach him. Very busy boy. So anyway, I got this gentleman glued to his frame, and I wanted to do the backgrounds of these. And so I'm going to use what I used on this one, which is the Tim Holtz Inventor 7 CMS 374. And I'm using the light bulb one. I thought, oh, what the heck. And they came with this great big block, so that's even better. And I'm going to use it with my tea dye Distress Oxide. And it's just enough that when it's dry, you can see it, but it doesn't overpower anything. So I will just get it on here good and plenty. And the words and that. Okay. And then put it on. Okay. And like I said, you can just barely see it when it's wet, but as it dries, it shows up more. And I just wanted a little something to go on in the background, and I liked how it came out on my other ones, so I thought I would do it on this one too. And go here. Okay. And I'm going to dry them a little more with my Tim Holtz Heat It Craft Tool. I love this thing. I am so happy I got it. It's well worth the money that you pay for it. It's amazing, and it's quiet, and yeah, so I just love it. Okay. And it dries things really fast too. All right, so as it dries, it shows up. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. And now the other side. Okay. Put it down. And the last part. And put the lid on so I don't forget it, as I've been known to do. Okay. And wipe off my, there we go. Okay. And I'll go ahead and put that away and put this back on here. Okay, and then I can put that away. And I'll go ahead and dry this. I have another stamp coming that looks like a circuit board. I can't remember what they call it, but my sister was using it on her video, The Crafting Auntie, and I said, where'd you get that? So she put the link on her video as well. So, okay, now I want to get these words stamped and ready to be placed on here after I place my guy on there. So with that, I used my clickable stamps. I've had these for quite a while, and I'm going to put them on some tea-dyed paper that I will distress. And I have some of the words here. Yeah. And I'm going to use my black Memento ink for that. I've had this for a long time, and I have a refill for it. I just love it. It's permanent, and I just love it. It doesn't run, you know, if you get any fluid around it like water or anything. Here's the file. And I have, okay, and I have some of the letters together here. Let's see. Okay. Here's case. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to drop it. And put the CR here. And I need an I. I. Where's the I? There we go. It's on. Here's one of them. Crimin. I have an AL here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. And here's another A. I like how these turn out. They take a bit to put them together. I also have one that you can rotate, and it's on a big, but it's very, very hard to rotate it. And it comes out smaller letters than these, and I liked how these letters looked. There we go. Okay, so I'll put that aside for now. And I'm very adamant about cleaning my stamps. It drives me crazy if they're not cleaned up, especially if I go to use them and they're smearing a different color on there, and it's like, So I've always, I've seen people do that happens to, and it's like, oh, I'm not having that happen. Sorry. Not going to go there. So I do this. I'm very, very protective of them. Okay, put that aside. Don't need those anymore. Now, I got those done. So let's cut those out in distress. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I keep getting myself out of frame here because I'm so used to doing this by myself and getting it up close to me. As I know you guys understand. Okay. And there. Okay. And the last one. On the other one, I used my paper trimmer, but it did take a bit to get each one lined up and all that. So I thought, well, to do it a little bit quicker, I'll use my scissors. Okay, so that is a scrap. These are for the bin. All right. Now to distress them with the ink. Scorched Timber. I love this new color. I just, ugh. Out of all his browns, this is my favorite one because it has such a deep tone to it, deep color. Okay, Criminal. Case. File. Yeah, so these digitals, the docket I got from Printables by Marty Joe on Etsy on this. And I really like them. I got stuff from Alcatraz and women that were prisoners and just all kinds of digitals having to do with criminals. And my husband was getting a kick out of reading this one that I did the other day. I said, yeah, I got even Alcatraz guys. And he was like, whoa, where'd you get those? And yeah, so, and each purchase gives you a ton of photos or documents or, you know, what have you. Okay, so this one, just gonna open this up here. This one I just glued straight on. It looks like I did round the corners, so I will do that. And I think I rounded them. I did them with this one, and it's the 7mm. And that's what I did the corners of the file folder with. If you don't have this particular one, just whatever one you have, just, you know, round the corners. Or just take your scissors and just round them. Okay. I put it away too soon. All right, so now I will glue this down. And hopefully I've got it the right, no, I still didn't get it the right size, did I? Okay, that's all right. I can still trim some more. I will go down this side and follow the lines, the ends of the lines there. There we go. And does that work better? Yes, it does. Just barely fits. So I think I'll do just a hair more. Oh, there's no information here to worry about. And I'll just redo the distressing in the corners. No problem. Okay, so 7mm. All right. Okay, and go ahead and distress it. Okay. Oops. All right. Okay. Better. Much better. Okay. So let's go ahead and glue it down. There we are. I'll put it down there too because it'll be in the center. It'll be going in there as well. I'll be creasing it in. Okay, go here, 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 and here. And there we are. Okay. Okay. And if it's wrinkled in there, that's a-okay. It does not matter. Okay. As long as it will shut, you know, fold up and close up. There we go. And then I did do some edging on here. Just kind of peeled it up here and there to make it look even more aged. Okay, and then I distressed it some more. Those peeled up areas. And then I glued those down. Okay, this one's okay. And then get this one glued down. And it dries clear, so whatever glue shows up now won't be there. Okay, so there we go. I aged it some more here, and where it tore when I cut it was perfect. Here and here, here and here. Okay, just a little bit more. All right. Okay, and now, let's see. I think I'll go ahead and get him glued down, as well as the criminal case file words. So I put him here. I shouldn't put that away, should I? That was silly of me. Okay, we're kind of coming down to the home stretch, and I'm putting it on the back of his picture because it is raised a little bit. It's absolutely fine. It doesn't need to go completely to the edge of the frame here. Absolutely fine. Okay, so here he is. Okay, there we are. And then let's go ahead and put these on there. Yep, we're coming down on the home stretch, guys. It was going to be a long video, I knew that, but I wanted to get it done in one video because I can. It's not a huge project. So, okay, case. And I turn it this way so that I can get the ends to line up and the same distance apart, hopefully. Okay. And file. And again, it's just stamped onto tea-dyed paper, or just put it on cardstock that is, you know, craft color or something. I happen to have a bunch of scraps of this, so I just went and used that. Pardon me. Okay. Now, on the tea-dyed paper, I also used the inspected stamp, which is off of Kathy Holden, Sign Here, STP 167. and it has all these on here. And here's the inspected one. And I'm going to do that in the VersaFine Clair Tulip Red. And I need to get him straightened out just a little bit there. Straighten up there, buddy. Straighten up. Okay. All right. And put on this grungier part here. Am I upside down here? Yes, I am. Okay. There we go. And clean it off. Put that aside for now. And let's get this piece cut out. The scrap back. Here. Here. And here. Okay, and distress it a bit. Okay, and then it will go across here like this. So I am going to put it on the ends. That's all I did on the other one, was put the glue on the ends. Come on, glue. Here we go. All right, and we'll do like that. Okay. Cool. All right, and then just a matter of stamps. So I took this signature stamp also from the same set as the inspected stamp, and also the agent stamp is from the Tim Holtz Field Notes CMS 396. So I need to close my glue first of all before it dries up on me real fast. And my Memento ink, because I did it in the black. And this is the agent that signed their file. He signed both of their files. Okay. And then I'll put the agent number, which his number is 1929. Okay. Here. And then I put on the received stamp, also from Field Notes, Tim Holtz Field Notes. Here. And see, you can see some of the background of what I stamped. Hopefully you can see it, but you can see it, you know, when it dries, you can see it a whole lot more in that tea dye. Okay, that, and then filed, is also from that same stamp set of Tim Holtz. And that will be done in the Tulip Red. We're getting down to the wire, guys. Yay! I was hoping to do this within an hour. We're going to be a little bit over, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, and filed here. Here we go. And then I also used the numbers from the Kathy Holden set, the same set, for their file numbers. Okay, that go up here, and I put one here, and I did it on the back as well, only I did that in my black ink. Yeah. So let's do the black. And here. That's his file docket number. That's what I'm assigning him anyway. And we'll put it over here. Okay. And we will put it on the back of the file, just to make sure nobody misses it when they're filing. Okay. There we are. And then she said, identification check. And this is also from Field Notes. I made it easy. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And that will be in red. And the stamp on the back will be in red also. So we are using tulip red. And that will be on this guy. Okay. Identification check. Done. There we go. Okay. And then the last stamp. Make sure I got everything on there. Yes, yes I did. Good. Okay, then the last one is identification card stub. So his ID stub is this card, and it is in red as well. And that is down here. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, and then to close it up, I used the index clip. There we are. There's our second criminal. Awesome. I'm just really thrilled with these. They're just so darn much fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it went longer than what I normally do, but I just had to come out and show you how to do that. Lots and lots of fun. Just use your stamps that you have, whatever is in your stash, paper that's in your stash, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it. So next video will be my share video. Let's see. No, this is Saturday. So Tuesday will be another different video. Yeah, gonna keep you guys in the dark, right? Okay, so if you enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and like the video and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when my videos come out. And hopefully you will give this a try. So I will see you next time around, guys. Bye-bye.